What's up? This is Naked Eli, the mostly unclothed gamer, here with Mission 2 of the Campaign Legendary Guide for Halo 4. We're starting off in this debris field of Covenant ships, starting off to the left. I like this path for two reasons. One, you see these dead crawling grunts on the side, which I guess you should feel bad for, but I don't because it's a video game. And two, you get to pick up that plasma pistol there along with the carbine right here. You know that noob combo is by far the best combination to have in the campaign, so we're going to do some slide jumps and get on with this mission. Now, the reason that you want noob combo, obviously, is for two reasons. One, you can headshot all enemies in the entire game, except for, I believe, hunters. Those are the only enemies that do not have heads that you can actually shoot and take out in the same way as other enemies. And two, you want to have plasma pistol because that removes shields from both elites and the knights, who we haven't even run into yet in the campaign. Now, here we're at the debris field of the Forward Unto Dawn. If you look into the ship, you'll find some Forward Unto Dawn stuff, some warthogs that just happen to miraculously survive the crash. So we're going to go down in this gorgeous landscape. The funny thing is, this is actually a new planet called Requiem, right? But I got a message from someone on YouTube that's like, look at the campaign footage, it's clearly Reach all over again. And I was like, no, I think you're wrong. I'm pretty sure this is a new planet. And this part right here actually reminds me of Halo Wars. I know that not everybody got into this RTS that was like the best selling and best rated console RTS of all time. I really enjoyed it because I never played RTS on computer, you know. But there's always that first mission, you know, where you're in the snow and you're in the warthog and you're just kind of flying over little hills and things. And that's pretty much what we're doing right now. There's no enemies, there's nothing going on, just kind of cruising along. I think this would be more fun if you had a buddy, you know, in the Warthog turret, because we're soon going to run into an entire field of enemies right around this bend. This is literally like 2 minutes into the campaign mission if you perfectly know where you're going and are running, and still we have not seen a single enemy. So here it is, finally, the open field, and I've practiced a lot of different strategies for getting through this section. Right here, these are 3 grunts, 2 with fuel rods, so I just try to run them over, turn to the right here. Now, by going down and to the right, we dodge the entire phantom drop on the right. I like to park right in here and take out the beam rifle immediately. Then this elite's going to charge you, take him out. All you're going to have, if you're really fast, is one jackal shooting at you with a little plasma pistol. Charge up your plasma pistol, take out the Covenant elite right there with the concussion rifle, and just keep on running. Now, if you're too slow on that part, then you should probably just take out all the enemies from behind that rock. There's a couple fuel rod grunts in the middle that you really have to look out for. And that part, as you saw, there was a fuel rod grunt at the end of that pack. So that is the first one that I like to target, but for some reason he was not dying there. Now here I like to long range this guy because these guys just come charging out, plasmas ablazing, and then you have a fuel rod grunt on the left, so you really don't want to get too close before taking him out. And then the Needler can kill you very quickly in this game, so try to take cover and watch out for that, and very sneakily take out this beam rifle guy. If you're having trouble looking at him through the middle, then you can use the rock formation on the right of where I am right now. That's really good for taking him out. Now right here, I'm trying to just headshot all the weak enemies, and as soon as I see the elite, I want to plasma pistol his shields off. Now, I thought I killed everything, but turns out I missed the one guy I was trying to kill, the fuel rod grunt, and I get super lucky and take him out before he hits me. Terrible aim. You just cost the Covenant everything. Now here, you want to get your plasma pistol ready because this elite will always charge you. And then I throw a sticky in the back to target the jackal first, take him out a little faster, and then clean up the 3 grunts here. Once that happens, they will ask you to pick up an invisible camo, or say active camouflage armor ability, and you really don't need to grab any weapons here. We'll have enough weapons and ammo inside, but this is the first armor ability that we are acquainted with in the campaign, so for new players it's letting you know which button to press to actually activate that ability. To be honest, the camo is pretty useless in campaign. I don't know if you tried using it in Reach at all, but especially on Legendary, they always see where you are. It's like they are omnipresent, know everything going on. So anyways, we're finally inside this Forerunner facility. There's Sentinels here that we haven't seen in a while, but we knew they'd show up, right? We're on a Forerunner planet, and the Sentinels are the guardians of Requiem. So of course they're going to be here defending their installation. So we're going to press this button right here, and we're going to have a short quick time sequence where basically we're just looking for some satellites and radios and trying to figure out where we are on Requiem. This is basically where they discover that it is a shield world. So that means it has an exterior cover and multiple layers inside of it. It is a world literally designed by the Forerunners. Now the Didact symbol right there activated as soon as the thing was going down. So what does that mean? I don't know, a little bit of foreshadowing. And then right here, this is where we want to pick up some carbine ammo and full plasma pistol. So that's why it didn't matter what weapons we came in with earlier, because that crate will supply us with everything that we need. Now right here, we're just going to press these couple buttons really fast because that's all this part is. I don't know why this elevator takes off your shields and then it starts going down when you want to stay up. So just sort of turn around and run back onto that bridge. Down here, I tried to plasma pistol that elite before he got too far away, but turns out that he ran really, really fast. So instead, I am just going to carbine his shields off, which do a pretty good job, and we have tons of ammo. And remember, if you run out of ammo, there's an ammo crate right there down on the bottom right. So this part, I could probably, have killed the enemies faster. This isn't really a speedrun. It's more a guide showing you who to target and who to kill. Right here, for example, you don't have to kill all these enemies, but it helps to just kill the elite, and then the grunts freak out. In the meantime, I'm still backing up and heading towards that button as I'm shooting them. This is just to shave off some time and show you that really it doesn't matter who's dead or who's alive. You just got to press the buttons. I don't know if you've noticed, but Halo really likes its little buttons and little quick time sequences for pushing the buttons, which honestly I wish they would take some of those out. Right here I thought there'd be some enemies to the right, little mistake, and right here I'm just going to take out these two guys with a couple of nades. What we want to do is move into the far left side of this console where we initially press that button, because there's going to be two elites, a few jackals, grunts, and a little jackal with I think it's a carbine that takes over this atrium. What we have to do is just kill them. Once this area is cleared out, we can press the button and go on to the next section of the mission. So the thing is that I'm not sure, what happens if you grenade the door on the opposite side and take out everything super fast before these grunts move up from the right? Does that then activate the sequence, or do you have to actually kill everything in the entire atrium? Because I'm pretty sure I've left enemies alive on the right side before, and it's still activated the button for me to press to go on to the next part of the mission. So just be careful, use that cover. It's a really powerful position. Take out that little carbine guy. He can headshot you real easily, and then press another button. This is going to finally take us through to an entirely different area, which is very pretty. I don't even know what that thing is right there. Probably like star power. It says a star to steer by, and some rainbows, rainbow power. What I like to do, this is important. Go to the right and do as I did right there. If you try to go down this platform immediately, you will get lit up by that phantom, by those jackals and grunts, so it really helps to take them out before you even start your descent. And look at how many shots I put into that guy. All those hit markers showed up, meaning that I was hitting him. Nobody even cares. He's just going to stay alive and continuously blast me. Now, you don't have to kill any of these enemies in the middle of the bridge. You can if you want, of course, but I'm just going to run straight on through. Punch you, peace. I have no idea how he just sprinted away. I was going to take him out, but I said, screw it, we need to go up the right side. There's another ammo crate here. You can get a full plasma pistol if you want. And then right here, this beam rifle, like I said, sees straight through the camouflage. He does not cur. Now check this out. Boom, off the bridge. Just kind of, a little tap, 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 boom. Falls off, that's all we need. And then if you take too long, these guys will have already, I think, taken the Banshee. So you really want to try and hurry up, take this, and then you don't even need to fight off the bridge. You just push forward here, watch out for that Banshee. That's where the elite and two jackals come out, so you can kind of just kill them and then run. If you don't manage to kill them, you can turn around and shoot them while you're running away. And then we come to, I think, the hardest part of the entire mission. This is like a huge temple, lots of enemies, and if you don't know where to go, because it's not really very directional, it kind of confused me in my first playthrough, I'll show you exactly how to skip everything. You go to the right side here, up this rock formation. We just passed a little UNSC crate where you could have grabbed a saw and some weapons, but noob combo honestly is the best thing to have in campaign at all times. So always try to have plasma pistol and a headshot weapon like the carbine. Rifles are the best. Right here, we're going to take out the elite first, as always, because that makes the grunts usually freak out. Try to hide behind this crate while you're killing enemies if the phantom on the left starts shooting at you. and I pretty much almost got blown up by those needles. Nobody cares, gonna run on up because I'm still alive. There's a beam rifle there if you want to use that to take out these enemies on the next part, but I like the noob combo. There's gonna be 2 elites that drop down, and the one with the gold shield is the highest level of elite in this game. He's got mega shields, so really be careful when you're around him. Now there I meant to pick up a fuel rod, instead it's like, here, you can have a full plasma pistol to target the hunters. Like, wow, thanks buddy. And I think there was a phantom dropship that just took off and was shooting at me or something from the back. Otherwise, I have no idea what that was. I'm pretty sure it was the phantom that dropped off those 2 elites. But I'm still alive, and you should still be too. And of course, if you ever die at any of these points, you just hit a checkpoint and you keep on running in. And that's pretty much the end of the mission. Once you take out the 2 hunters, that's sort of like the boss battle. And this part is just a little bit more of a transmission. You're getting in touch with the Infinity or something like that. And we're going to go into this atrium where you'll actually find the first terminal in the game. So in the first mission, you find Chief's record just as you're at the beginning and you go down that first flight of stairs on the left. But here, if you go down to the bottom, you can sort of see the terminal through the floor. I will have individual terminal guides up as I am done with the campaign, or maybe in between the campaign missions. You know, it's just a matter of recording where they are and doing a little commentary to show everyone exactly where they are. And let me know if you also want to see in the terminal guides the actual terminals themselves, because I've seen them all. They're pretty amazing, and I could put them on YouTube, I think. I don't think that's any copyright issue. Maybe it is, I don't know. I'll just email Waypoint and ask them, faux shizzle. So that's pretty much the second mission in the campaign. I know, it's like a really long beginning and end of the mission with a lot of meat in the middle. So check out the Mission 3 video on the left if you want, or another video on the right for multiplayer. This is Naked Eli. Subscribe for more, and thank you so much for watching.